Hello everybody, and welcome to Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we are gonna play some more Spirit Island this week. In case you missed it, last week we announced the launch plan for Jagged Earth, and we're back with more previews tonight of some new power cards and features featuring Isolate, a new mechanic in Jagged Earth. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So let's all be excellent to one another. Say hello in the chat. Who have we got? Cadis Walker, Nezuchualt, playing Sentinels. Nice. And Kate Walker has played a lot of Sentinels on stream lately, which is awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna get right into it with some Spirit Island here. We'll see if we can isolate them things. So we'll have a rule tonight, as we often do, is if a card has isolate on it, I have to pick it. Which is not, honestly, a bad choice often. So I'm going to hit quick play and see what we get. And go from there. We have two spirits, River and Snake, with powers long forgotten in France too. Exciting. So I'm going to change the background while we go here to the snaky one because I like that. And you may notice a new prompt here that says prompt for isolated land adjacency. That's a new option. That's more of a gameplay option. So it's right here in the menu as opposed to being in the options screen. And we'll talk about that. Isolate is not the Shadow Realm mechanic. That's part of Nature Incarnate. But what Isolate is, it is an effect that can apply to a land. And it does three different things. So, first, if you haven't seen Powers Long Forgotten before, we are playing in that situation. With France, it does take 3 invaders. It's kind of interesting that like it says French plantation colony, but that's not actually a. It's not called that, but that's what it says. But it does take 3 invaders or more to search. They actually didn't even get 2 in any land. And there can be things there. And France 2 is sort of classic France. And so what Isolate does, we can quickly go over before we get it, but essentially if you isolate a land, it is not a source of invaders for exploring. It cannot be explored into, and the adjacencies between that land and others are for invaders are optional. So by default, they do not see the other adjacent lands, but you can choose them to you can allow them to. With France too, that doesn't really specifically matter. It could matter for something like triangle trade, where you could say there's no adjacent land, so no town gets added, for example. Or with England, it's fairly common to want to isolate a land, so it really won't build because it says, oh, there's no adjacent buildings, I'm not going to build. So, but let's see when we get some cards. So for now, we're going to try to stop them from looking at our stuff. Is there... Yeah, like, they're not going to search that land, but we still want them to potentially not look at B6, but we can't actually stop them this turn, I don't think. I guess we... Is there a way? Yeah, I don't even know there's a way we could with... if we use, like... If we took a new power card or whatever, but... I'm not really going to start with that, am I? This is at least going to... If they explore wetlands, they explore wetlands, but we're going to hope they don't. And we can push away the stuff for the Ravage there. Let's go with that to start with. Hello, Logic Dolphin. Here we'll gain a power card. And they don't say Isolate. You actually don't say Jagged Earth at all. We can push and explore our town away fast, though, which is kind of fun. We do that and just sort of let that blow up there. I could also defend that. That's another option, is to defend that next turn. I often like to take a card with plant on it so we can start getting stuff for that, but these are less exciting powers. Sacred sites are hard for Serpent, and Blight's not an issue right now. I'm going to be getting a moon as I move towards 2-card plays. I guess Sap the Strength is fine here. I could actually Sap the Strength and Aegis next turn. It's kind of a weird choice, but we can do that. Let's put presence in this jungle so we can Aegis in there and get all the sands next turn. So we're going to absorb essence, I guess, this turn, which is fine. You could give a gift to River to maybe get another card that does something, but yeah, maybe that's better. Let's do that. We don't actually need the absorb super much, so this turn, so let's try this. We have Uncanny Melting, which powers up our innate. We could stop this build with Swarming Wasps. We could get power cards. Second level innate doesn't do it. It isn't a huge difference. We don't really have a place to remove blight with this. We could add beasts, or we could stop a build. I like stopping the build. It means we can use our pushes for stopping next turn's builds. So let's push you over here so you're not going into one of these special lands. Explore the mountains so they do reveal mysterious location. No, they don't, because France. Of course. Because France, it needs 3. So next turn, they're threatening to do that there. Which River can't help with, but I do want to push this guy away. And they're actually not building there, so that's not going to be revealed. I want them to not be here, though, so they can go there. And River's Bounty, put some Dahan in here, I guess. Oh, right, we get to search the thing when we use River's Bounty. I should get to undo there, huh? Why don't I get to undo there? They discovered a spear-like pillar. Well, hey, it worked out for us. So we get to earn 2 fear cards, and Dahan in one land deal damage, which is like as much damage as they deal, which would be 4. So we could actually just Aegis here. We could also stop this build. So there's different things we could do there. France, yeah. So here it's waiting for me to finish because I could use this right now. Yeah, if I use that, then I don't have to play Sap the Strength. Let's see what other power card we get next turn first. Right, there's no rush. The earning fear cards is better later, so. If I can get a card that deals with that, that would be cool. These don't say those things. Push things in coastal lands. Can River get over there? 1, 2. Yeah, river can't get close enough to flash floods that back land. I think that land is just getting flipped over. So these defends require sacred sites, which Serpent doesn't usually have. I mean, this card often does things. It moves Dahan. That's something we want. So let's take that. So I guess the question is, do we want to use this thing? I guess the fear card might stop them from building there. So I'm okay with doing that. What is River doing? We already stopped that mountain build. We could... Yeah, I guess we could just stop this build and throw the defend in there after all. You have to put presence in there to do it, but I'm fine putting presence in there. I guess, or we could absorb, I guess, is another option if we do the damage there. Different options. We could also gain a power card here. Maybe Lure of the Unknown stops them from doing the thing. Let's do that. Drift down into slumber. Sucking Ooze. 2 fear. If invaders are present, isolate target land. Click. So that is a thing that happens. So we could like isolate, say, this land or that land, and they can't explore into it, which is really nice. We wouldn't get the fear, but you know, it's kind of it's a ability that you have to sort of predict what might happen. And here, but we can't play that and Flash Floods. We can only play one or the other with our energy situation, or we can play both if we don't play Boon of Vigor. I don't see a super huge need to play Flash Floods, though. So I like going up the card plays track. Let's extend our reach and get over here. And what did we decide to do over here? I guess we're going to... I feel like stopping this build is better. So let's go in here and play these 2 cards. And we want to use this. And this. And this. So we should be at No Blight. 2 towns. Which is going to do the thing. And honestly, I don't know that Serpent needs the energy. It is 2 energy instead of 1, but River needs it more. So let's do this, say, on... I don't know, one of these sites. It doesn't really matter which one. This one, the Beast Sun, it can be helpful, I guess. So let's do that. So there's an isolate icon. If you want, we can use it first. So you can still see the symbol from the scenario there, but the isolate symbol is on top as well. And it's colored up by River's presence, or River's color, so you can see who set the effect, which doesn't super matter, but it's a thing. And yeah, I'll take the energy. Bureaucrats are just funding, I think isn't going to do anything. There's no board with 9 or more or 3 or fewer. 2 fear for board with 2 or more. There aren't any. And, oh, defend. 5. Sure. Gather town into a coastal land. Don't... Do I want to do that? I mean, here it doesn't super matter. I guess it's less chance that they get that place. And that guy's dying. There's no boost or anything like that, so... Yeah, I think we just skipped the other one. Hey, push up to 2 explorers from an inland land. Look at that. These may all just go into this mountain, or sorry, sand, where we're gonna have stuff left over anyway. And yeah, we could send this guy out of the land that we don't like him to be in. And yeah, we can't put him in there because it's too much damage, but we can put him there. Yay, fear cards. Destroy a city. And they built, where did they build in that land? Oh, did the event card work for... This one did have 3 or fewer. Okay, we should have a reminder for that. Because on each board with 3 or fewer, build cards cause 1 extra build action in the highest numbered matching land, which did actually cause that build. So if you sort of something happens, you're like, why did that happen? Then there probably should be a reminder for it that says on board B, blah, blah, blah. So I will add a note here. I'm sure we'll get bug reports about that. A hydration request. I have water in addition to beer, so. You just finished She-Ra. Great show. Can recommend. All right, so back to the Ravage. They don't build there. They do build there from the event, which you could also like have a message or something maybe. I don't know. Well, and so they go to explore wetlands, but they don't explore this one because of the isolate. And I have 1 and 1, so this doesn't really do anything, but yeah. And I can push 1 explorer / town from sacred site or range, and I guess it's going to be this one. That's fine. I could push this one so they don't build a city, but I don't really care that much about that land, so let's put them all in here so we can blow them up later. And the isolate goes away at the end of the turn. Okay, over here we could get another power card. If I guess Flash Floods could deal with that. Oh, can this push 2 explorers? Pushes up to 2 explorers. Look at that. That's what we want to do there. That's great. So we stop that build. We can also Flash Floods there. So this seems great. These cards do not say isolate. What else do we got? We do have this Ravage here. It isn't really a huge deal. I guess I just pick elements here, probably. We have the one blight just there. I do like that card as well. More beasts are good. This also can add beasts, but this can actually add beasts and then you can make them run away from the wasps. So that's exciting too. If we play Flash Floods and then some other card with water on it. I could also, if I play that there, it reduces the number of towns they build by 1. Which is not nothing. And we get massive flooding as well. So, okay. So here, we're probably going to get another power card. We can actually let River play another card. We could isolate again if we wanted to isolate, say, sands or wetlands again, because they could explore again, right? In the same lands. I do have 3 out of 5 presence on the island, so I want to absorb this turner next. Let's get a power card first. Okay. We could make a bunch of fear. We could do other things. Pushing towns. Adding disease in lands with symbols on them. Could do that. I don't know them doing this turn, but all right, we put our presence. They're only going to be building like basically here. We already have presence next to it. We can go in there, I guess. Why not? And play 2 cards. I guess I could push one guy. If I have a water, I can move the Dahan to any coastal land. Yeah, I can move Dahan around. Moving Dahan is important, right? That's the thing. I haven't really been doing that. Maybe I should go and play River's Bounty on one of these, right? All right, let's do that. So play River's Bounty. That's really useful for, you know, winning the game and stuff. We can go here. Both. Put the Dahan. Oh, do we have a defend for that? I guess we don't. That's fine. Let's put Dahan in that wetland. Let's send the explorers away. Let's do this. I guess if we use that there, then they don't blight it. And then if they explore there, right, that land is actually more important to protect, right? But I have to destroy something. Yeah, so it doesn't super work, does it? Yeah, let's just do that, what we're doing already. Rawr. Yeah, the scenario is powers long forgot. Add explorer to a land with blight. We're also going to push explorers or towns from land with beasts. That's great. And each land with town, city, 1 damage per Dahan. Then each surviving building deals 1 damage to Dahan. So that's going to be rough in D2. But otherwise, it's going to kill some towns. So that's pretty cool. So the only land with blight on each board is there. So here I don't want that to go in there. You may as well go in here. And this happens. Kill 2 towns actually. Kind of good. Here we can just kill an explorer and then Dahan gets killed. Sad. Oh no, a blight. Jungle with bonus escalation. So we can add a town in here, I guess. There's blight there, I guess, but there are Dahan, and so yeah, maybe because of that blight, we don't want the town in there. And here, they add a town. It's kind of okay. Here, they add a blight. Yeah, let's put it there. You can probably deal with it. I can do 1 damage to a building. And then massive flooding does 2 damage. But I want to do massive flooding in one of these places. I guess it's in this place. And River's Bounty. I'm gonna have a look in one of these places. I guess I can wait to use my power first. So wetlands hasn't come up again. Let's do that. Nothing. I don't want to push those guys in there though. Put them here. All right, and this is just 1 damage. All right, Serpent gets an any. And any amount of energy, finally. I do want to absorb essence this turn or lose some presence to a ravage, but I actually could lose that presence to a ravage. That would be fine. I guess we'll see if maybe I get a defend card or whatever, but there's no blight this turn except there, and I'm fine to lose that presence. Jungles are going to be a mess though, so I want this build to not happen. Which is not a thing I can do. Yeah, we need to get a card that says stop that. So let's see. I think Confounding Mists sort of does that. You can push the city. Or I can stripe the city. I guess push in the city, or they're not. I guess they're not exploring there again. And if they just build a city there, it's not the end of the world, right? We can defend it. This is a lot of towns. We could send. Oh, they're not actually building there because of the disease, though. So maybe I want Gift of Nature's Connection, I guess, or something else. This sort of work helps out here as well, but if I play Absorb Essence, I want to play something with another Earth, but I guess I could play this. If I do that and River gets any card with water on it, we don't get to, yeah, any, oh, we're not gaining, yeah, we're not going to get to play. Oh no, we can, yeah, we can play 4 cards. Okay, so we do that. then we can get the big innate and clear out this jungle. That seems good. Let's do that. So this, I guess, goes somewhere. It can go in there. If it gets blown up, it gets blown up. This is just going to happen. It's just happening unless we get defending coastal lands or something. I'm not too worried about it. So we want to go... make a sacred site here. And make a sacred site there. Just to have sacred site coverage. I also want to have presence in lands with these symbols, but right now I have 2, so... I'm okay for now. I mean, the sacred site coverage is more important. And we probably play River's Bounty. Actually, we're already getting the any from Absorb Essence. So maybe there's a better power to pick here. I mean, none of these do a whole lot. Territorial Strife does, like, take out stuff here in a way that Nature's Connection doesn't. So I think I'm going to click that instead. And sorry, Tormenting Rockflies. You do exist, but... okay. Oh, and I have Isolate. So let's isolate one of the sands. We are going to get one of these places, probably, so... let's do that. I don't need to have presence in this land, necessarily. Have an any. Super innate. And yeah, Serpent Super doesn't need energy. Oh hey, this exists. I don't think we have towns in the right places because they all got killed. Yeah, sure. Strike that town. Makes this easier. Explorers at +1 health. Rude. Beasts go there. Beasts go there, I guess. The beasts are not with invaders for some reason. Add Dahan to an inland land with Dahan. Oh, you know, I should put it next to the thing where they could be pushed in there. I've been finding a lot of powers. There's only been 2 that have been looked at. They're looking at 1. It's a nothing. And I don't want to add a town there, so let's add it here. And let's add the town here. Alright, well we can do the old wash away and blow everything up trick. We could just sort of blow up this whole place. But I don't think Serpent has more things to deal with that than River does over there, so... First, let's use River's Bounty and have a look in this one, I guess. Nothing. Let's wash away a bunch of these guys. Blow them all up. So I guess here I could just strafe that, and then that land's sorted. We can... We click here. Click here, we get 1 energy each. Click here, I get 2 fear. And push a town. After destroying a town, so it's not super exciting, but using it here is okay, or here. Kind of like, well, I guess if we use Aegis here, we kind of want to do this. An Aegis here, and then that is defended enough. We don't have Dahan, but it's okay. So click that. And it's just 4 damage, so the 3 from Aegis is enough. And we're probably getting 2 fear cards. Let's reclaim. We get to play 4 cards. We get to do that all again. Lure of the Unknown stops that if there was a place we could lure them to, which there isn't. Awkward. Encompassing Ward's kind of fun. It has good elements. Pact of the Joint Hunt is really good for this scenario. We could use it here to uncover a spot. Though we don't have any other spot for River's Bounty right now anyway. And take Encompassing Ward. With Encompassing Ward, we could just use that instead of... We don't have to reclaim here, which means we keep getting a little stronger. Because we can defend 2 here and 2 here and like move or kill 1 explorer. A lot of energy. You could get a major power over here. Kind of like that. It's a card that says Isolate. Actually, both of these say Isolate. Irresistible Call. Gather, this is range 2 Sacred Site. Gather 5 towns, 5 Dahan, 5 beasts, and 15 explorers. And the threshold is invaders skip all actions and target land isolate target. That's fun. I could use that like here. They don't build anything. They don't do the thing. Or use it here. It's range 2 Sacred Site, right? So you can pick... Oh, it has to be an inland land. So I have to make a Sacred Site but then I can sort of use it wherever I want almost. I think using it here is probably the best spot. Melt earth into quicksand. 1 fear, 2 damage. Isolate target land. After they are... Invaders or Dahan are moved into target land, destroy them. Also exciting. Sands and wetland only, though. I think I like this one, even though I'm not going to use the Isolate on it this turn, probably. And let's forget a card. Maybe this one. And let's add a presence. We can reclaim 1. I don't think we get to get the threshold on that. We have to make a Sacred Site. The best range Sacred Site is going to be this one. This one hits all of this board and then some of the other board. So does this one. You just see different things. This seems fine. These more inland lands, right? So I need... I can reclaim a card instead of playing that. I mean, I can reclaim a card anyways. If I play this one, though... Oh yeah, I'm just short on elements. I don't have a card that has the right elements, I think, right? No. I was going to play Aegis, right? I still do need to play Defend. At least a Defend card. I could have kept the free one, I guess. What if I do that? Keep that free, keep that card and play it. I don't often use that card. Let's get rid of that one. I want strength. Okay. Oh, but I don't actually, yeah, I need Aegis because I don't actually move those guys. Do I? Sure. If I play those two, you can use your any element. No, I was short air and sun, so I couldn't do it with just those two cards. I needed I needed two ennies. I didn't have two ennies. I don't until later. Oh, I was playing Encompassing Ward. That was a thing. I already had played it. Does that change anything? Sort of does. Means I don't have to play Aegis. I could absorb Essence instead, which I don't super need to do. They're not building in these two lands. They're going to be doing stuff up there. I could just play this for something. Could make fear. Let's get absorb. Let's use that. It has good elements and River's got lots of presence. So Encompassing Word, we do need to like deal with two explorers there, either by pushing them or by killing them. We can kill them with flash floods if we want. We want to do River's Bounty. We don't need the any from Absorb Essence. After all. I mean, Wash Away is always good. We could isolate something. Isolate still could stop them. They don't, when they explore, they're not actually going to look at those places though. So Wash Away is pretty good. Yeah, so I don't have to absorb essence for elements. I'm not honestly going to have to be doing that a lot anyways though, so let's just play it and then we don't have to play it later. All right, so that takes care of the blight. And this just gets me energy, right? Yeah, so I can use this. Whee! It even has the same art as the thing we got. That's where that art is from. It's from this power. So now they're only building 4 towns. I guess maybe I could have used a power that stopped a build, but I don't actually think so. Okay, so let's absorb. And I don't think we need this presence, because we have the sacred sites sort of all around. Oh, I definitely clicked wrong. And we can get some element, something that may be for an event. Sacred sites under threat is gone, so no fire, but like air, something. Go air. Temporary caution. During Ravage step on each board, skip a Ravage action. We didn't actually get a fear, did we? But we might. Yeah, one fear if any towns are in lands with buildings. Oh, they're actually. Oh, they are. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Sure, that's not actually going to do anything. There is a reminder for it, though. 1 damage per beast. That stops a town build. You get another card. Just 1 fear is enough. Add strife in a land with Dahan. Well, I guess it's going to go in here. And strife and explore. 1 damage per Dahan there. Well, this is the only land where it does anything. We could kill the towns. I'm kind of up for killing the towns. Oh, there's a town hiding back there, but I didn't see it before. I should have strifed it. That's fine. It's hiding behind that explorer. You can go with Spirit Foresight to look at those. All right, they build a little. And they look in coastal lands. Okay. So I actually don't have massive flooding down here. I think it makes sense to use it here, though. We can use River's Bounty here first. I don't actually have to bring in Dahan. Ooh, we got a Jagged Tooth, Dripping Water. +2 energy during any spirit phase. We do not reclaim any cards. That's exciting. And we can wash away and then blow something up. I'm kind of partial to reducing the amount of stuff in that land. So we can also stop this build. I don't think we can finish off that city, but it makes it a lot easier to deal with. Here, makes sense to just take that. And is there a place I can destroy a town? Not actually. So, we get some fear. And I could use that or not. I'm just going to click use on it so it stops asking me. All right. What's next? Lots of coastal builds. Flash, we kind of don't want to reclaim because we get energy, but also reclaiming is powers that we want. Aegis would be good here, but there's Blight there, so we can't get in there easily. If we reclaim all, if we place presence, reclaim all, we can get in there. In Aegis, maybe we do that. We don't need the plus energy, right? What's our major power? Oh yeah, irresistible call. It's fast, isn't it? That's so good. Like you can use it here, and I guess there's a bad example, but use it in a place with a bunch of coastal lands around it. Yeah, I think we're not. We want to be adding presence, and we kind of have to get our cards back here this turn. We can move our sacred site there. Oh, I have to move the one presence, one space. Right. I need to put that in here. Okay, so I want to play Aegis, Elemental Aegis, and something else. Yeah, I can't really afford that anyways, unless I had reclaimed and taken plus for energy. I could have done that. So I don't have to, like, this is per spirit, right? Yeah. So if I just play these cards, I could get something else and play it as well. Scream disease into the wind. That only targets another spirit, though. They're not actually looking at another site, so I'm not too worried about that. +1 range with all their powers. That would have been nice to know about. I guess I could still, like, go move Serpent's Presence now, but I can't. I could not reclaim all. Because if I use that, then I don't have to be in that land. It's fine to be in that land, though. I think. Yeah, let's give plus range. And I want to have a sacred site here. I get +2 energy if I don't reclaim a card, so. Short 1 sun. I could get that sun by playing Absorb Essence. And destroy a city. That seems pretty good. So Absorb Essence, we'll use that first. We don't need this one now. And we want a sun. And we want to use that over here before I forget. We put disease here, but we could also, like, put disease somewhere else, but it's honestly doesn't super matter. I guess I don't want it where all the Dahan are, do I? Let's add it later when we use Serpent Resin Anger. I have other powers to use that exist. Boon and Vigor could also still go on myself here. I guess we have a really expensive major over there. We should use it on Serpent. I think isolating this land makes sense. And And screaming the disease. After the next time invaders are destroyed in target land, I think it makes sense to use this here because we know Serpent can blow at something up there. And there isn't a great place to use this except here, so let's use it here. +1 damage when ravaging, that's fine. There's an animation on this now. Did you notice that? We can let them build here because we're going to do 3 damage, I think. Let's put the disease here anyways because of the symbol. Hey, the thing that removes blight from Dahan lands. Alright, we're definitely going to want to do Irresistible Call. Next turn. More definitely. All right. That one can get the town because they're ravaging. And this is kind of gross. This one, they're kind of equal. This one's not cascading, so kind of rough. We have massive flooding, which I guess I like down here. And Irresistible Call. Oh, I kind of want to use it there. Can I? It moves the towns first and then the Dahan. It's unfortunate. I mean, I kind of want to use it here. That's enough towns. So actually, I think town here is going to be dead. So maybe we're using Irresistible Call here. Actually, here's really good spot for it, right? Because it pulls in these guys, it pulls in those guys. Okay. So, oh, I forgot to use my element. And push a town. I can go in here because we're going to blow all those up. Add the disease now. Kill everything else. Nice. Combos. River explodes. Yeah, Blood Draws Predators is a nice card. All right. Not getting plus energy here because we are reclaiming. We could take a major. Maybe find one that goes with all of our business. Unrelenting Growth. Also Paralyzing Fright. It's quite good. Let's decide on that. Here, we can afford our card. Oh yeah, we can Unrelenting Growth Serpent. That seems really good. That seems very good. We can just, on the next turn, be on 6 and 4. We don't have to reclaim a card here, right? Yeah. I don't think we're going to need to reclaim a card because we're gathering everything into here except for that one city. Which we can... I don't know. If it cascades, it's not even a big deal. So we just gain a card and add presence. I don't think we need more energy. Yeah. Which one? This goes with that super well, right? We get the threshold on that. It's not I mean, it skips an explore in the land or whatever. It's not that exciting, but yeah, I mean, it has to be unrelenting growth, right? It's too good. Do we need swarming wasps anymore? Probably not. All right, unrelenting. Let's see. Do this as well. I have range. I don't have to make a sacred site there. Which means I can put presents somewhere else for funsies. Like here. We're going to want to blow them up. We always get this. I don't know that I want to play those two, but I do get, if I click air, you get to isolate it. I don't know that that's worth, but it doesn't really do anything. That's the thing. Whereas we could like give gift of flowing power or defend that land. That seems better. For example. Okay. So I didn't put presents in a land where River's Bounty can do a thing, but that's my bad. It can't really hurt to make more Dahan, though. We need an earth of some form. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're taking all the towns that matter, and all the Dahan are coming here. I guess I could use this on myself and then River's Bounty instead of Serpent, but that seems foolish. Oh, hey, could we get... Oh, we don't have enough plant. Like, could we get the threshold? That would be cool. We don't have plant. I don't think we forgot a plant card either. The swarming wasps. Yeah, those don't do anything. Wash away is good. I guess there's energy. I don't know. Are we... We're obviously destroying invaders in a land somewhere. So that's fine. We need +1 range. Not really. You know, I guess we can again isolate that land in case they go to it. Sure. I don't know. Stuff and things. Oh, I don't have range to that land anymore. So it's less exciting if I don't have range to it. Don't really need the +1 range, but putting a disease for an energy is fine. Especially fast. Don't know that we're targeting that land, though. Yeah, I don't think we are, right? Just get energy. Just get energy. So this is going to go here because I'm going to hit it with damage. I can kill the city because of that. And energy for river. Come here, everybody. Except one town. Many Dahan. Many Dahan live here. Many beasts live here. Everyone becomes small. All right. So much for coastal ravage. On each board, if Dahan outnumber them by 2 or more, I think that's probably the case over here. And it's the case over here as well. But there's no towns. I mean, they're gonna build a city, but it doesn't do it. Does it do anything to replace that? I guess not really, right? Because we're gonna destroy the city anyway. So let's just replace that one. Kind of hilarious. I'm not gaining energy if I need 2 Dahan among my lands to get energy. The river only has 1 Dahan in its land. All right, we'll do that. The land with the most combined. I wonder which one is that. Need to get energy. Defend 6 in coastal lands. Jungle Sands gets explored. All right, we have... Oh, we don't really have damage here. Unrelenting growth could give us an any if we want, which could get us damage, but they're actually... Well, there's towns here, I guess. Oh man, I want to use that there. That's so good. We can defend that easily, right? That's no problem. So let's wash away these guys into here and blow it all up. There's so many of them, they're like flooding over the other lands. All right, everything's back to normal size. Rouse in anger. Right, I still have unrelenting growth. That can go. I guess it's good to do it here, because we still have the extra damage, right? 2 presents and a wilds. So, sure. Not now. I can get it whenever I want, but we can get, yeah. Earth and fire gives us energy and lets us destroy a town. And Bloodrust Predators goes off, and I guess it's just the 1 damage, but yeah, whatever. And River's Bounty is here. We can make a new Dahan. They're threatening to look at this site because I wasn't able to isolate it. Yeah, I kind of just want to play the Irresistible Call like all the time now. I can use it here and gather 15 explorers. That's hilarious. And there's disease there, so that's fine. We can play 4 cards. We can get 12 energy. We have +6. Everything's coming up. Millhouse. We want a power card. We can get another major. Power Storm. Rapid Wings of Sunlight. Forests of Living Obsidian. We can use that here. And push all Dahan. That's great. I like that a lot. I don't think we're going to need to absorb anymore. All right, we want fire and earth. We always want fire and earth. We want air as well. What if we do those? This gets to be repeated if we take fire and earth, which we most likely do anyways. Cool. Also, we could like add presence. I think we're winning. I mean, I think we were winning a while ago. Hey, it's a panda raid. Welcome, welcome. We are showing some new stuff from Jagged Earth for Spirit Island here. Yeah, this is the victory lap that we're seeing right now. Did we take a major hero? Yeah, it was Unrelenting Growth. Like, oh yeah, it was awesome. I guess we just Encompassing Ward for the 1 defend. That seems fine. Let's take a major and not reclaim anything. Get the bonus energy. Fire and Flood for river. Volcanic Eruption for river. There's no place that like it does anything though. Let's take Fire and Flood. We can actually afford to play it. Don't need that anymore. We need a sacred site. Look, we're river. We have lots of sacred sites. Oh, we're getting +2 energy now. I'm going to finally put presence in a place where we can use the thing that we're not actually playing. It's fine. Oh, I'm out of energy. I have to play the 1 card I need to play, though. Okay. I could have plus range on this. That's okay. I didn't get the repeat. Oh, I'm going to get the repeat. It's okay. Why can't I finish? Oh, because I started reclaiming cards for river, I think. Is why. Yeah, that's why. But I didn't actually click on one. All right. Encompassing Ward. I played Flash Bloods for some reason. I'm going to do Irresistible Call here. I can Enticing Splendor somewhere, but wherever I do is bad, so we can't do that yet. Come here, all my friends. Thanks, Panda Angel. Enjoy your dinner. I am feasting upon the invaders. I like how this guy like comes in on his Strife surfboard. Ooh, and there's our Serpent's Isolate icon. Okay. It's so festive. Then what? We can make fear from this and isolated, I guess. And I don't have range to like the places. I guess I should have put presence there. That's fine. I don't think it really matters. I can kill one of these guys. And we could entice that guy, I guess. Yeah, they're up to 2 to Han doesn't actually get us a sight, so. I guess it could. Oh yeah, that thing. On each board, destroy 1 town. There's no towns on this board. Destroy that town. Strife to any 2. And then that part happens. I didn't have to defend there because I didn't remember that was happening. Everything is fine. Build in a land not matching. So, mountains. Right? It has to be mountains. Oh, it could be wetland. The wetland is fine. There's one guy in the wetlands and it's defended, so. Push 1 town per 2 down there. So this guy has to get pushed anyway. You may as well go there. Defend 3 in all lands. More defend. Everything is fine. They build 2 towns total. So they don't explore here because of the isolate, or here because of both the isolate and the thing. Okay, so I guess I kill all these guys. I get to repeat it. I could have taken a plus range. Would have been smart. I can use it there though, right? Also, I get to push the Dahan. I'm going to do here because I'm going to push them from there to there with the repeat. Have I lost yet? I have not lost. In fact, I am winning. I discovered a leather sack with its mouth sewn shut. All right, I do 1 damage to each invader, +1 because of the Badlands. I repeat the power. I don't think there's any more special sites, but I'm going to keep sending them around because why not? And finally, we can win because there won't be any cities left. So we could also probably get terror victory, but let's not make us, maybe not right now. We can blow up these. Bye. Actually, before I win, are there? Yeah, I was thinking I could add more disease. I'm thinking of playing second wave here, but maybe I won't do second wave. Let's just play a different game. Nightbot always knows what to say. Actually, maybe I will do second wave because I think we fixed the bug where Badlands go away. We got 55 points. One too many point. Let's test that. Let's keep Fire and Flood. Seems awesome. Let's keep Irresistible Call. I mean, both of these are very good, but we'll keep the Isolate one. We have to lose some beasts. Let's keep them all on one board. Maybe that board? And we have too many disease? Wait a second. Oh, there's a disease hiding. There's a disease hiding there under the Dahan. All right, one on each board is fine. All right, we have a lot of Dahan. This is the way. That is what happens when you have river. I guess I could have pushed some into the other board. That would have been smart. All right, it's France 3. Oh, our Badlands left. I thought we fixed that. Maybe that's not fixed. I thought I fixed it, but obviously I didn't. I'll have a look. Womp womp. All right. This might be hard. I don't think I can beat this in half an hour. If it took me an hour and a half for the first one. I will play quickly and not think about too much. They're jungling. We can do stuff in the jungles. The back jungle is just going to be what happens. I'm going to click these so I get to use my innate. I'm going to click the things I usually click here. I guess I preserve this disease because I can Mantle of Dread that other one. Ooh, energy. Yeah, we'll keep that disease for later. Hey, wilds. Right, favors called due. Come on down. That land can blow up. Mantle of Dread can send these guys in here. This is a problem, but I don't know. We don't have enough damage to actually deal with that, do we? 2 damage to explorers only. I guess we just kill this town. That's only... Oh, interesting. I kind of have to make a sacred site. Do this in a kind of funny way. All right. I can stop one of those for energy if I want. Not worry about it. Carapace land, huh? That might be good there. Later. Elements aren't great though. Call to Migrate's better. Let's go up to energy track. I like energy. Guess we can do this. We want to hit that with Concealing Shadows and do other stuff. We got energy, so we can try for a hit on the power card easily here. Ooh, Desiccating Winds. Ooh, a card with the right elements, and it's free, and it says Isolate. What's that card, anyone? Anyone know about that card? What's going on there? Mysterious. We want to play 3, and we want to... It's the card I'm going to use. Yeah. I want to make more sacred sites. I'm going to lose that presence, so let's do this. Yeah, the Defend 2 is not really going to do. Actually, Defend 2 does protect my presence, so it's kind of worth doing that. The card that flips a table and makes you win. I mean, they might get a damage boost or something, but we're kind of doing fine there. And here we can stop this. I guess I could skip a build instead, but may as well stop the thing. I can use it again next turn. Plus distance explore. Cool. Choose a land with disease. 2 damage to each. Womp womp. And some fear. Lots of fear. Explore does not affect coastal lands. So yeah, this is the replacement for Growth Through Sacrifice, if anyone's wondering. That card will be retired with the launch of Jagged Earth. I had a stout earlier, but it is gone. And I'm just finishing with water now. Hydration, as they say. Call to Migrate. I could get some Dahan in here. I don't have a Defend, but I could get one. I could also help get some Dahan. There's already Dahan in here, though, right? I think we're going to Crop's Wither in here anyway. few more Dahan in here is slightly helpful, I guess. Just one, really. And oh, I can just damage explorers only. Take that. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a long shot, just gaining a power card. So I'm going to go ahead and play it safe, I guess. Hazard spread. There's not enough strife around for that, so I guess I'm skipping the Ravage unless we find something. Elements-wise, hazard spread is awesome, so I can click on that. And yeah, I'm still not getting... I need to get up to 3 card plays to get more on my stuff there, so I want to play this to stop that cascade. Let's reclaim here. Isolate target land. Isolate target land. Defend 3? I might have to take the defend 3. Actually, I can gather the blight, so that doesn't cascade, and we still concealing shadows. So let's do that. And when blight is added to target land, it doesn't cascade. So I actually could gather blight from somewhere else and put it in there. That might be even better. Can I get my innate this turn? I could isolate another land. Let's go Mantle of Dread. Maybe we could put disease in this land and then Mantle of Dread the guy out of it. Concealing shadows. Entrap the forces. So yeah, they're gonna blight it, but in a fine way. And since it's isolated, I don't want to put an explorer there for stage 2. I want to yeah, let's just do that. And here we're gonna use that effect, and we can put a disease in here. I think maybe we don't put a disease in, maybe we just deal with it. Disease costs energy. We could put a beast in there and maybe the beast kills the town. That could happen. Beast makes fear, which is going to get us a fear card. So maybe, almost. Single line with the most invaders, push 1 to... There's actually a bunch of lands with 3. I want to move 1 from here so that this beast generates fear. But I can put an explorer there so the Ravage doesn't do anything. Let's put that beast in there. Maybe they don't Ravage in lands with beast. Something like that. Push 2 from a land with blight to a land without blight. Oh, no, I need them in there. Come on. I need them in there. They're doing things. Rude. Rude, I say. Not a fan. Different land with the Han in each 1 damage. Well, that does stop that build and stops this build. Push 1 from land with invaders or gather 1 into a land with invaders. Okay, I can bring these to Han back. That's helpful. because then those guys die. So yeah, we didn't get a cascade there because of the effect, and we're going to skip that ravage. And Melted of Dread is not really going to work. We can add town here and add a blight. So let's click on over here first because we could get a blight card that says remove towns, and then that could be helpful. I'm gonna click here because there's more cascade options. Immediately destroy one beast and add blight to a land with town city. Gross. So they're in the same. Oh, this is click a board. Okay, whatever. Well, we don't have beasts on that board at least, so. Add blight to, I guess, this jungle in the back. It could be really bad, like a forced cascade or something, right? Like, this is already pretty bad. Not ideal situation here, this wetland business. We don't have any presence in those places. I can only damage explorers, and I can't see them. I can push out of one of my lands, which is really not useful. A town out of there, I guess. We're not getting reclaim 1. So we're not getting the card we want. So let's do this. Push him in here, I guess. Woof. All right. Well, there's only 2 ravages, so it's not the end of the world. We get 3 card plays. We just accept the blight and try to get our innates up to deal a bunch of damage in there. I guess that's the case. We have defend 2. We have no energy. We could have 1 energy and get a card. That's a bit risky. I think we go with this. And we need to make a sacred site close enough to one of these problem lands. So we go for the +1 energy now. So lets us get more fear and stuff. Yeah, I want to get to 3 card plays. That really helps for elements. Put a sacred site down here. We might get to blow up that stuff, I guess. Or just get presence in those places, I guess, and we can decide to make a sacred site later. So yeah, any card with fire. All right. We have more damage now. I think we're going to take energy here. Here, I mean, it's possible defend 2 does something here. It saves it to Han anyway, right? It saves 2 to Han, actually. So that's something. And we can reduce what's going on in here a little bit. Maybe get another fear card if we're lucky. Oh, also, this card exists, so we don't blight there. Cool. I'm clicking here. And here we didn't remember what we're doing, so we didn't get to Han in the right places. If only I remembered that I'm playing France. Also, we're on... I guess this is just a setup thing, so that's fine. After advancing, they do an extra build. Sure. Each beast deals 2 damage. That's good. That stops the city in here. We can kill 2 towns. Or, yeah, I mean, it's France. Kill 2 towns. Or a city, but... We lost our beasts. We have no beasts. Add Dahan to mountain or sands with Dahan. Don't want any loners around. Add 2 strife in a land not matching a ravage card. Yeah, that's kind of helpful. Wetlands here. Maybe in this mountain that seems like it's going to be a problem. Also good against France, like later as well. Hey, look, we're accidentally doing well. Sort of. Oh, right, we can choose which one. We can choose him. I've never had that come up, I think, before. Pick which explorer you want to replace. Oh, and they don't explore into here because it's isolated. Bonus. We can still add the town in there, though, but let's not, right? And we can add a town in here. All right. So next turn, the ravages something. We can have them build in jungle or mountain. I think jungle's better. 2 towns, and I think neither of them have come up yet, so who knows. And we can Corrupts Wither one of them. Yeah, it's kind of the only... We could do it for energy somewhere else, but... And call upon herders. We can take care of this one here. We also have Stinging Sandstorm and Scorch with Waves of Heat. Those are things we have. This can be used in other places too. Kind of like putting the defend 2 in here next turn. And so this can just sort of outright stop that land. Though combined with this, we can kill the city as well. Not as well instead, I guess. I guess this is important. The lighted land, right? I could possibly go wrong throwing these all in the jungle. And then we go in here. that I want to move my presence there. Sort of miss out on the explorer damage, but not sure. I mean, if that's gonna blight, it's gonna blight, right? Why don't we use those powers in a place where we actually do something? That's the thing. Like, stop this build. It just kind of seems better, right? Even in one of these, we can start getting our presence there. Just let that blight. All right, up here, we're reclaiming. Could take a major here. Let's take a major. Angry Bears, Winds of Rust. Winds of Rust is good here. Elements are not amazing, but not terrible. We could add 2 disease here, and that defends 3 here. Actually, it defends there too. I like both of those. This is cheaper. And we're going to forget. We pick up anything that was like totally off element? Not really, actually. We can lose color migrate. It does work with this card, but here we're reclaiming another minor. Ooh, play an extra card. Ooh, Haunts and Embers. Lots of good stuff. Add Strife. Just Strife that. That's better. Defend is unreliable. Yeah, I want to do that. And then other things. That's that. We get 1 blight, and we try to blow stuff up in the sands, I guess. We don't have any beasts around to copy. We could copy Strife with this. Now it's kind of fun. That's off element for me, unfortunately. There's nothing we need to skip, so just do something with the fire on it, I guess. Something that's useful. We might want to be skipping that Ravage next turn. Hmm. 1 damage, move a presence, I guess. We also have, we can just keep piling up blight into 1 land as well. But I kind of want to be, actually we could set up this land to be a spot to fight. Yeah, in case they put a town here, we can use Mantle of Dread. Strife. Winds of Rust. Of course, we don't have Dahan. We don't have fast Dahan movement. And we can get Stripe into here. What? What? Why didn't you let me use Strife? It says I can pick Strife. I mean, disease is fine as well, but on, Strife. I think it's probably because Strife is not exact, like it's not literally in the land, it's on an invader in the land, so it didn't find it. We can fix that easily. I want it, I want it, I want it. Bug reports are slowing me down. Alright, is there a better place to copy a token? Probably not, right? That's a fine place. And gather one explorer doesn't do a whole lot. It makes that land have less in it, so that's probably okay. I guess, yeah, putting one explorer down in here is not a safe thing to do, so. There could be ignore disease, right? So skip ravage actions in a land where the Han outnumber. Okay. Keep land with beast. Oh, we don't have any beast. One fear of any Dahan are in lands with buildings. Hey, another fear card. Add strife in a land with presence. Gain energy per sacred site they have in lands with invaders. Neat. We could strife that. We could strife this town. I guess we just strife those places. Free energy. Downgrade towns in a coastal land. That's fun. I don't think that's going to do much here, but might help out for later. I don't know why we had to pick the order there. They didn't ravage inland with... Why didn't they ravage there? Oh, because they were outnumbered. Yeah. Like I wanted them to ravage there. Shouldn't have asked me the order, but I'm not going to report it because it's slowing me down. They explored in the jungle. I'm going to pick this one. Well, no, I'm going to push Explorer Town anyway, so let's equip this one. And here, definitely this. Alright, favors called due is going to come in here. Man, I want that to have ravaged. These can come in here and get killed by the Dahan. Stinging Sandstorm. What are you doing? Oh, we can kill things if we can reach them. We can't really reach them. If I move my presence in here, I could reach it, but it's not really worth doing that, is it? Let's just kill those two guys. And 1 damage is also stops a town being built here, I guess, right? That's not nothing. All right, we can gain a power card out of presence, get in here. We are, I guess I want that presence to have left there, right? Because of the incoming blight. Let's get a power card. Dire Metamorphosis. Exciting. Add one of each kind of token and blight. And call to guard. Defend one per Dahan. Oh, hey, look at that. We could just defend that land. I guess we're just defending that land. So I don't have to be in there. I can be in another land if I want. Get into here maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have defend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is perfect. And play 2 more cards. I don't think I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna be blocking that Ravage here, right? If I do this, I can play the 4 cards. So let's just see what we get here too. Oh, look, a card for shadows and a cards for shadows. Okay, so great cards for shadows. This has a fire on it, which doesn't really matter this turn. This could be good like here or something to like gather extra towns and stuff. So let's get maybe closer to that. Need range. Oh, I have. Oh, this is a range 2 presence, right? No, range 1 presence. Where's my presence next to this? How did I get in? Oh, I'm there. Okay, so I had range. So I have range for like also like. So I kind of want to make a sacred site somewhere. Like here. Let's play all my cards. I guess a fire wouldn't have done it, but a fire earth would have. And over here, I don't really need concealing shadows, so I don't need to play it, but I would like to get my innate. And we have a blight coming from there, which we're going to block with this. I could actually stop this build with Gift of Searing Heat. Seems like it might be good. We have bigger problems to deal with around. And we have coastal and mountain coming up. So isolating this does help, or the mountain. I kind of want to isolate this because it has all the blight in it. Each board with exactly 1 coastal city. There is one on this board. They don't ravage in disease and stripe, which sucks because I want them to ravage there. Fine. Push 1 town or 2 Dahan there. Oh, I guess I could push the towns out of here and into here. Oh, that's right. I can push the one with strife away. And then they ravage here again. I have to push both towns, but that's fine. That's funny. Get out of here, strife. Skip the explore. Cool. It's not ravaged there. All right. That is the stream end time, so we lost. Turns out we had to destroy some towns. Oh, wasn't really paying attention to that. So Sparky Wolf is right. The shadows of defeat. I was like, I'm just gonna call the stream. Oh wait, I lost. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so that's been some more Jagged Earth previews with Isolate. There's quite a few new powers and things related to that. And we've also got more stuff upcoming. So check out the announcement on our blog if you want to learn more. And keep tuning in for more previews of upcoming Jagged Earth stuff. We're happy to show it off to you. And also watch out for some more updates coming soon to One Deck Galaxy. In other news, there is a big sale on. It is the Thanksgiving sale, the fall sale, autumn sale, whatever you call it. So that is live now. There's discounts on all of our stuff. So check it out, and we'll see you out there. Good night.